This is the Pace Trainer tier list, where we're ranking the best and worst fast shoes without a plate of 2025. First up, the ASICS Novablast 5. This is the lightest, softest, and most bouncy Novablast yet. The brand new FF Blast Max foam brings next-level energy return. Super soft, but surprisingly stable even for tempo sessions. You're looking at 41mm in the heel and 33.5mm in the forefoot, so it's cushioned like a daily trainer, but snappy enough for speed work. What's it best for? Ideal for runners who want one shoe to do it all. Long runs, steady pace, but an absolute blast on faster up-tempo runs as well. And if you felt Novablast 4 was a bit too firm, this one brings back that signature bounce. Downsides? Poor grip on wet roads, and the toe box durability is below average. Not a tank, but solid if you have more shoes on rotation. Final take. For a non-plated tempo shoe, the Novablast 5 is an absolute unit. Great cushion-to-weight ratio, fun ride, and still under $150. This one's definitely an S-tier shoe in my book. Next up, the Saucony Kinvara 15. Lightweight, low stack, and built for speed. No plate, no superfoam, just a stripped-down, agile ride for runners who want full ground contact and control. You're getting 27.9mm in the heel, 23.5mm in the forefoot, with a 4.4mm drop, a firm power run midsole, and almost no rocker. It's designed to keep you working. The weight, just 194 grams. That's race flat light. And the flexibility is wild. It moves with your foot like a natural extension. What's it best for? Short tempo runs, strides, and fast sessions where you want responsiveness without bounce. Perfect if you're trying to strengthen your feet or work on improving your technique. It also breathes like a champ, one of the most ventilated uppers we've tested. Downsides? Very little rubber on the outsole. It'll wear down fast, especially if you heel strike. No bounce, no assist. Compared to the increased stack height in most shoes nowadays, it's not forgiving over long distances. And the toe box durability? Trash. Final take. The Kinvara 15 is fun, fast, and raw, with that classic Kinvara feel. It's ideal for tempo runs and fast-paced sessions, but its short-lived durability and lack of versatility compared to the Novablast drop it from S tier to B tier. It's a great shoe, but just not as all-around useful for most runners. Next up, the Nike Pegasus Plus. This shoe brings Zoom X back to the Pegasus lineup, and it's noticeably snappier and lighter than your average daily trainer. You get 33mm in the heel, 24mm in the forefoot, and a 9.4mm drop, which gives heel strikers a familiar platform. The Zoom X foam here is soft and energetic, but it's been tuned down a bit compared to Nike's racing shoes. Much faster than the regular Pegasus, but think more versatile than explosive compared to Nike's plated models. What's it best for? Great for lightweight runners or anyone looking for a fast-feeling, non-plated shoe for tempo days or steady efforts. It's flexible, sleek, and way more fun than the regular Pegasus 41. Downsides? It's still overpriced, the toe box is narrow, and durability is just okay. Also, no gusseted tongue. Final take. The Pegasus Plus is fast and fun, no doubt. It outperforms the old Turbo 35, but in 2025, that's not enough to dominate the pack. For a Zoom X shoe under 250 grams, it holds its own, but compared to the Novablast 5, it's less cushioned and less stable. Solid A tier, but it's missing that wow factor to crack S. Next up is a bit of a sleeper hit. The Adidas Adizero Evo SL. Don't let the simple name or clean look fool you. This shoe is packing 100% Light Strike Pro Foam, which is the same bouncy super foam found in Adidas's $250 race shoes. And somehow, they're offering it in a $150 plateless daily trainer. Wild. The ride is soft, light, and energetic, but with just enough structure to handle everything from easy miles to tempo runs. This isn't a racer, but you could definitely race in it if you wanted to. Downsides? The tongue is short, non-gusseted, and the laces are trash. Also, the upper isn't the most durable, but those are minor complaints when the ride is this fun and this efficient. So, where does it land on the tier list? Honestly, it's right up there. It's not quite as plush and universally accessible as the Novablast 5, but it's more exciting than the Pegasus Plus and definitely more versatile than the Kinvara 15. For me, this is a very solid A-tier shoe. Could have been S-tier with better lockdown and a more durable upper. Next up, we have the Hoka Mach 6. This is a shoe I really wanted to like more than I did. It's light, stable, and the new supercritical EVA is definitely a step up from previous versions. But when you stack it up against the competition, it just doesn't hold up. The cushioning feels fine, but not particularly lively. There's no plate, and when you try to pick up the pace, the shoe doesn't give much back. The narrow midfoot and tapered toe box won't suit everyone, and the poor durability in the heel padding is a concern for longer-term use. Sure, it's cheaper than some of the other options on this list, but when you can get something like the Adidas Adizero Evo SL, which is lighter, bouncier, and just way more fun, for the same or even lower price, the Mach 6 starts to look pretty average. This is a solid pick for easy runs, but it doesn't really compete with the best in this category. That's why the Mach 6 lands in the C tier for me. Next up, the ASICS Noosa Tri 16. This one is much more than just a flashy race day sneaker for triathletes. Let's start with the obvious. This is one of the lightest shoes in the game, just 217 grams, and it feels fast from the moment you lace it up. ASICS swapped out the old FF Blast and gave it a full-length upgrade with FF Blast Plus, which makes the ride noticeably bouncier and snappier, especially for midfoot and forefoot strikers. It's still flexible, which gives it a more natural, traditional feel, not that stiff plate-like ride, and the geometry rolls you forward without feeling forced. And the breathability? Straight up elite. This upper is built for sockless racing, light, smooth, and incredibly airy. So who is this for? Runners who want a lightweight tempo shoe that's just as happy doing easy miles as it is hammering 400s. Or maybe triathletes who want something versatile, or anyone looking for a fast-feeling trainer that doesn't rely on carbon plates or super shoe foam. The upper looks good and feels great, but durability is a big concern. Also, heel strikers might find the rear foot a bit harsh, and the tongue is basically paper thin. At just $135, this is one of the best value performance trainers out there right now. Bottom line, Noosa Tri 16 is a true A-tier contender. Super light, surprisingly bouncy, and way more capable than it looks. Next up, the Brooks Hyperion 2. And wow, this one takes us straight back to the days of old-school racing flats, but with a modern twist. At just over 200 grams, this shoe is crazy light. It feels almost like you're barefoot, in the best way possible. Brooks updated the foam to their DNA Flash V2. It's firmer, more resilient, and just enough cushion to take the edge off faster runs without losing ground contact. The new stack is up at 32mm in the heel, which means heel strikers aren't punished anymore. Still, the forefoot is low and flat, so you get that classic snappy toe-off. This is the shoe for runners who want a natural, fast-feeling ride. Perfect for intervals, progression runs, or even race day if you prefer a plateless feel. And at around $160, it punches way above its weight. Downsides? It lacks some energy return compared to shoes like the Noosa Tri 16. And the heel isn't super durable, so don't expect 1,000 kilometers here. Bottom line, the Hyperion 2 is a stripped-down tempo machine. For runners who want speed and control, not softness and bounce, this one deserves a solid B-tier placement. If you want something more all-round for your daily runs, don't miss out on this video where we rank the best and worst shoes for daily training. Still with us? Then you're exactly who I make these videos for. Hit subscribe, and I guarantee you'll shave 10 seconds off your next 5K.